Now it's working. I had to like wait 5 seconds. What are we starting at? Otherwise it just wouldn't do anything. Status to YouTube. I have to Google. I don't even know my own URL. Live. Stream 34. That's when it crashed. Where's the current live? Share webcam, manage. There we go. If folks want to watch with just the Rude Boy soundtrack, there's a link. So we got some time left. Play AOM. Why don't you get back in your chair? This cat goes from sleepy to hyper so fast. Am I done with SC2? No. What makes you think I'm done with SC2? It's the off season, man. It's the off season. I'll be streaming StarCraft 2 again once the next pro season kicks off. You've never played it before. You should play StarCraft 2. It's a really good game. In my opinion, it's still like the best RTS of all time. Like it's one of the big three Blizzard RTSs. Like it's Warcraft 3, it's StarCraft 2, or it's StarCraft 1. And in my opinion, it's StarCraft 2. It's absolutely worth getting into if you've never played it. It's free to play even. My opinion on co-op mode, it seems really cool. Not for me. I like 1v1s. But it seems really cool. I'm glad they invested so many resources into making that awesome. The one non-1v1 thing that I really enjoyed from StarCraft 2 was the campaign. Not really the Heart of the Swarm campaign, but the Wings of Liberty campaign was like S tier. The Protoss campaign, maybe not as good as Wings of Liberty, but still very good. I really enjoy the campaigns. Wings of Liberty is such a fucking good campaign. Yeah, co-op is cool. I think we might have a similar style co-op mode coming to Age of Mythology. I don't know exactly what form it's gonna take, but I've heard there is a co-op mode coming eventually. I think it was on their like community roadmap. I'll check that out when it releases. Got a Plat 2 then stop. Plat 2 is pretty good. When were you playing, Constantine? Oh, these queue times. Just crazy 7-minute queue. Maybe I need to start streaming earlier in the day. Or I need an account that's like 1500 instead of 1700. Are you on the university team? What was that called? The Collegiate Star League? Is that right? I remember those days. Go Ornos. Five-minute medevac marine. Only hike MMR queue is long. Probably just high MMR. This account is very high rated, so. The queue times are taking a minute. Yeah, it's also the time of day that I'm streaming. I stream at a time that's not friendly for a lot of the really top players. Getting a lot of GLHFs today. A lot of friendly people. I usually just say whatever the other person says. Some weird things are going on with my game behavior right now. Oh, I didn't get that. Are you kidding me? You gotta get so close to the herdables in this game. You can't be everywhere, so I'm gonna send these 3 pigs in 3 different directions. Hopefully at least one of them makes it back. They are his pigs, so it's likely he will catch them. I already... Oh, yeah. We both have 3 oracles, so there's a lot of different spots on the map that could just snatch those up. Increases the attack damage of ranged soldiers and ranged heroes. Monkeys! We're on that shit. We are on that shit. Where's the cat? She's off doing some important business. I'm gonna tell you what. The Red Bull Grand Finals. I didn't get to watch it yet. It was on during the nighttime for me in Korea, so planning on watching the VOD probably like dinner tonight or something like that. But I saw the result. Excited to see the game. Yeah, unfortunately, Mista's too good to give us 5 games. Spike forever now. Dude, I can't wait for them to patch this. Oh. It's such a bad bug. This Oracle's effectively deleted. When you have an Oracle, sometimes when they enter sky passages, they permanently lose all vision. Like this, the vision range will never expand, so it's just wasted. There's nothing I can do to make it expand its vision again. Yeah, and it's a hero Oracle too. One more hit. Actually, let's go on a hunt in the middle. It's the most vulnerable hunt. These towers. We're playing no military and also not getting towers up. Feed a monkey to the plant. Let's feed a monkey to it. Oh, the monkey got eaten! I think. That was fun. Yeah, the monkeys are the difference maker, for sure. I'm planning on aging, so this is not... we're just kind of chilling over here. Oh wait, what? Bill? Bill? Normally, I wouldn't go for another counter barracks here, but I'm doing it because he's Gaia, and there's a very high probability that he's going to abuse the Gaia, the Thea bug. So I need to have it. I need to have it to make anti-cav. Even though it misses my build, but it's really the only thing I can do in this situation. That guy pathed the where I wasn't expecting him to. That's Thea, so free cav spam incoming. Gotta start making these. Which you know I'm not happy about. What are you gonna do? I hate playing versus Thea. I really hate it.
Okay, fine.
I have to blindly make counter cavalry because if he goes for the bug, I just lose if I don't do it. But then if he doesn't make cavalry, I just have a bunch of counter cavalry. They're clearly bad. I just wish it wasn't bugged so I wouldn't have to go for it. There it is. Oh, never mind. This guy's really honorable. What a good fella. Oh, Walton. That's good timing by him. Ah, it's a dime. I need gold.
Uji, didiat.
Does that not How about my farm? Oh, it killed my farms. Okay. I think you should be out of money soon, right? I don't know what any of these do. Make some siege. Should also get
Skopos, Lushi, Smart Lushi. Dealers head Toro Fras. Skopos, Lure, Skopos, Smart, Smart Lushi, Smart,
Most intel. Luigi.
Skopos, Eket.
Skopos, Lushi, Skopos, Dealers Lushi, head Toro Fras.
Probably I should be trading, but I feel like this is. Probably done. GG. I really hate playing against Thea. I can't wait for him to patch it. Like, this guy didn't do anything wrong. It's just the fact that there are a lot of people on the ladder who just like go Thea and then immediately press the Poseidon button. He did, but he did it super late. Like, it didn't affect the outcome of the game at all. Just in general, I hate Thea so much right now.
Skopos.
Poseidon Secret's super busted, and it's changing the way that I play. Like, the fact is, like, even if you play against people and they don't do it, you need to like blindly make anti-cavalry to have a chance if they go for it. Yeah, I mean, the upgrade's really good without the bug. It's just crazy good with the bug. Like, it's way OP. But now you have to like kind of change the way that you play in case they go to abuse the bug, and then even if they're like a cool player like this guy was and they don't try to abuse it, you just have this unit composition that like is blindly trying to counter potential bug abuse. What's the bug? No, the bug is still strong, Agni. This is probably the matchup where it matters one of the least. Yeah, like so normally with 1,000 resources, you can train 10 Cantarius. The cavalry unit. With the 15% reduction, it goes from 10 to like 11.7 per 1k res. And then with a 30% reduction, it goes from 11.7 to like 14.2 or something. It's a fucking huge leap. It's a huge leap. Oh, poor Muffin. It's alright, buddy. It'll be okay. 1706. Damn, that guy was quite good. We didn't get a lot of points. Very sad, very sad. He played really well. I want that top 16. The only game that I lost so far today, I fucking played Chronos, and I went for a fast stage up, and I turned off villager auto queue because there had to be a brief cut before my age up to make it really quick, and then I just forgot to turn it back on, and I lost like 21 points. If not for that game, dude, we would be chilling. Yeah, it goes from like 10 to 11.7 or something, which is what it's supposed to be. It's 14.3, which is insane. It's crazy. 43% increase in output is crazy. They'll fix it eventually. My math is wrong. So normally it costs 100 res. 1,000 divided by 100 equals 10. 1,000 divided by the 50% cost reduction brings it to 85 equals 11.7. And then 30% cost reduction brings it to 14.3. You're trending towards infinity. So it scales a lot faster. The first 15% is impactful, but the second 15% is crazy impactful. It's a huge deal. A 30% cost reduction is way better than a 50% one. Okay, 11.76, sure. My bad, 11.8 and 14.3. My bad. I'm not doing this with like a calculator in front of me. Most of the time. I just kind of remember what the value was before. Yeah, 11.8 and 14.3. Yeah, it's not it doesn't sound like it's like, what, another 15% cost reduction? How good can that be? It's only 15% better. It's like, no, actually, it's like 22% better than the regular upgrade. 43% better than not having it. Won't matter in the majority of games. It matters a lot. It matters a lot, heck me. There are a couple players that like I've hit on the ladder who will like only play Gaia and they will only rush Thea. Yeah, it adds up a lot. It adds up a lot. Where's the cat? Let me go talk to her. Oh, what? You're right here, Shio? Hey, I was wondering where you were. Hang out with me. How about we hang out a little bit longer? How about we hang out? Okay, she doesn't want to bargain. She wants to play. She wants to play right now. She's running to her toy. She's running to her toy in the living room. She's very clearly trying to communicate that it's time to play. She's upset that it's not working. We'll play later. Come chill. Come on. Come on. We're gonna play in a bit. So demanding. Yeah, the fact that it's fucking insane for Termas too. Like they're so cheap. It's all cav. It's not just the big boys. Termas are already very cheap. Yeah, it's all cav. It's all cav. Which I mean, for Atlanteans is only 2 cavalry units, but still. I'm telling you, it's a fucking busted. It's busted right now. Sorry, they're gonna patch it soon. Yeah, this is from Stronghold 2, I think. Any news when the patch is coming out? I don't think so. Should we just play the Stronghold OST? Maybe we should. I'm jamming with this. This is from the original. Oh, this is from Stronghold 1. Okay, add to queue. All right, we've added it in. What's up, kitty? Are you trying to go on the desk? You trying to cause trouble? You ready to cause trouble? Is that what you're trying to do? You know not to go on the desk. You know. That's a good girl. Not on the desk. Oh, let's do a Thor. Yeah, it does bring a lot of nostalgia. Dude, what a cool game as a kid. Stronghold was like, oh man, I had such a good time as a little kid. Yo, what's up, Hagrid? You owned me earlier today, didn't you? Was that you on the ladder? Might have been somebody else. I thought it was you though. Bro, I went for the, oh, that game made me so upset. I have this quirk when I play Chronos. I accidentally, well, it's not an accident. I turn off villager auto queue. I turn off villager auto queue to get the faster age up, and then for some reason with Chronos, I always, or almost always, forget to turn it back on. I lost like at least 2 vills early. I was like, holy shit, everything is going wrong. Never recovered. It's heartbreaking. Yeah, it's specifically on Chronos. It doesn't really happen to me on the other ones. I remember I was playing off stream last week, and it literally happened to me 3 games in a row. Like, there's no excuse for me doing that 3 games in a row, but for some reason, literally 3 games in a row with Chronos, and I forgot to restart Villager Auto Queue every game. I was playing at like 3 a.m., so I was super tired. Good game though. You played that really well. I'm trying to learn some ISIS, so that was a fun game to kind of get some inspiration from. Yeah, I do need to get in that habit. You're right. This is just the first game that I've played with auto queue, and it melts my brain a little bit. I think overall I prefer it, but sometimes I make mistakes like that. Just like, fuck. Feels solid. I'm curious about what the next patch is going to be.
Well, I didn't
Yo, Illuminati, thank you for the raid, man. You had a good stream. Hope you ended with some wins. I'm kidding. You back? I'm curious what the patch is going to change for the Egyptians, because I know that they're nerfing some of the god powers, and I'm wondering, I'm curious if they're going to be buffing stuff to compensate. I'm waiting kind of until that patch hits before I start learning Egyptian. I don't really like the fast mythic yet. It's one of the reasons why I like the way that you played it. I like the gold sprung weapons. My music's really loud for some reason. Oh, he's raw. I wasn't even paying attention. Just escort these guys back. I really don't want to let him pick up all these pigs. Yo, shield battery!
Finally sleep now.
Thank you for the bits, man. Much appreciated. My game audio is too loud. Really? I can lower it a little bit. There we go. -1 decibel. Hope that's enough. Oh fuck! I forgot to get these upgrades. I'm gonna go back to my regular playlist. There's too much being changed right now with the sounds. Oh fuck! It just shuffled into. It just fucking shuffled back into Stronghold. That's actually really funny. It just shuffles back into it. Oh man. It was meant to be. Oops, not you, not you. Actually, you know what? I'll pull a couple of these guys off of Ooh, am I dead? I am. Got cornered. TTC. Very bold. TTC Armory, holy shit. This is a pretty good spawn for him. I'm not actually sure I can do much about this. I might have to just wait until flaming weapons ahead of timing. There's the A job. I never got my second goal. It's gonna be over on the side. Come out soon. Just waiting until the right time. Play this music. I don't know what's going on with this. I think it's just gonna play Stronghold music again in a second. Trying to be very patient when I push out. With the village center. Alright, this guy's. I'm just waiting for my upgrades to kick in. I have a pretty good idea. He's not on res outside of his base. So I guess it is possible. My army, I know. Standing army is a lot better than him. So, right in a second, we're just kind of chilling. We get all these upgrades. I'm not really on the timer, I don't think. It's gonna still take him a while for everything he's got to pay off. We're gonna go. Really convert this into a citadel. It feels really weird to play the game like this. Time to go, I think. Oh, that's the citadel. Take it down. Or why can't we click? What the fuck? Yeah, like wall. No, attacking the citadel. One that I'm willing to risk. To learn. We're learning. Got a lot of villages killed. It's hard to attack him. I can see. What's going on over here? Makes sense, I guess.
Something to do it.
economy should be worse than straight up, you know. So for the pitch, flaming weapons, flaming arrows is going to be how I end the game, basically. That'll allow me to destroy the building. Back in here again, and then pull back. I don't think towers are usually worth it. I think just having the starting ones in your base and upgrading those, but keeps are good. Definitely. They soak up a lot of damage. They really mess with the attack AI of your opponent. They do a very good job of like kind of clogging attack passages. Generally speaking, you can get okay, we can actually kill buildings with our throwing axes now, which means you can't defend this anymore. Can the army in the middle of the building. The village center doesn't help with the throwing axes. They do so much damage to buildings once they get that upgrade. It's an expensive upgrade. It's like 800 res, and it's supposed to be age 4, but... Oh, I didn't kill HF. Yeah, diving the Citadel wasn't a good idea. Oh, that attacks fast. That's 70 pierce damage a second. I saw it, I clicked on it, and I saw 15. I was like, oh, that's not too scary, but... 69.2? Yeah, that was a mistake. But luckily, we were able to get his villager count in check.
Yo.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that it increased the attack rate. How do I maintain my army military buildings and my hotkeys? So I have an option. Control space for me selects all military buildings, and I use this very often. Only time I won't use it is if like I'm time shifting a structure, or like if I have a temple, I'll have that on a separate one if I'm using it to like gather relics or like queue oracles to certain parts of the map. And then military, I use spacebar as idle military. So it's military units that don't really have an action going on at any given time are on my spacebar. And that helps me a lot with managing my army when it's in a bunch of different locations at once. Now, why is my Spotify? I gotta clear the queue. Yeah, that's what I said. It also selects temples. So sometimes I'll also have that on the separate hotkey. 1711. Alright, let's try to get one more dub. One more dub would be big. Thank you again for the bits, by the way. Much appreciated. Very kind of you, Shield Battery. That's the first time I've gotten bits in a quick minute. But yeah, defensive structures are generally worth it, especially keeps. One of the main uses of them too is not really just their attack power and their HP, but also them being a safe spot for villagers during fights. That is critically important. You can do a lot of really good micro too. Is it playtime? Is it playtime? She wants to play so bad. We'll play soon, I promise. Yeah, like garrison, ungarrison micro with keeps is also really strong. Like you can have villagers on one side of the keep that are vulnerable, you garrison them, and even if you know the keep is gonna die, you can then set the rally point on the keep to some other location, ungarrison, and it'll pop out on that side of the structure. That allows you to escape with a lot of your villas, if not all of them. Whereas if you don't have a keep, then your villagers in that kind of situation, oftentimes they can just get surrounded and they all die and you just lose the game straight up. So keeps provide a lot of utility, not just in terms of like being this massive pool of HP that your enemy is going to have to eat through if they want to fight under it and clear that position, but also they're a very useful tool for keeping your villagers alive. They make a big difference. Good morning, PR. Didn't miss too much PR. Making towers to protect workers against raids. Aren't towers like really expensive? I don't do it very often. I don't really make towers except for very specific situations. I upgrade my towers quite often, but yeah. Honestly, it's a good thing. What's up, baby? I know you want to play. You just gotta chill. You just gotta chill. Why don't you hang out with me for a little bit more, huh? The people want to see you. Sheila, the people want to see you. Your fans. Your adoring fans. Come on. Show up for the fans. What a diva. Not even showing up for her fans. Instead, she's biting my bicycle. Poseidon.
Skjegvi, something.
All right. Poseidon. I haven't really played against Poseidon with Thor, you know, a bit. Oh, I killed him. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, little go. What's the gather rate? 0.86? It's kind of trash. Man, I do feel a little bad though. I killed a goat and then I just kind of shit on its gather rate. Deserve better. It grows from 20 to 300 pounds. This guy's gonna pull in the hippos. I like this map because you got the hippos. You're just gonna pull that into the TC here. You don't need to do any fancy micro reserve. So that means you get the scout. Life becomes a lot easier. Yeah, make forts as opposed to showers because the forts also train like very powerful units generally. Like you should think of the fort not just as a defensive structure, but also your most advanced military building, generally speaking. They have a lot of utility. Whereas the tower is purely defensive. It isn't quite as sturdy as the fort is. It doesn't have as big a garrison slot as the fort. Squeeze out a second berserk? No, it's not worth losing a bill. I don't think it's worth losing a bill at all. That's just my opinion though. Could be wrong. I don't think it's worth Hippo's about to go down. Let's get another one in here. Come on, Mudang. My villagers aren't going hungry. What do a hippo taste like? Meaty? I mean, it's very fatty, right? I wonder if it's kind of like I guess I don't know what blubber tastes like. Curious. I think I'll go calf. Probably calf throwing axes into calf herdman if he goes pure calf. Similar to beefsteaks? Really? Need to verify this. I was trying to get some damage done on me. Okay. We're able to deflect the aggression pretty well. A little bit of damage done on him. Back now. I think he's probably Oh fuck! Probably expanding within this. That's my guess.
Ja, till orðuslag.
Yes, now,
Something. Já. Já,
That's what I expected.
Já, já. Já, something tilbúin. Something. Ég vil. Hver er það? Já, something. Hver er það?
A little bit short on. Sure on board forward. Overall, we're doing this reasonably well. Go ahead and get broad axe. Cancel that guy. I want to on the berries. Build a wall over here. And now I think I'm going to go on my... Poseidon's got a little bit more tempo than me, but besides that,
something.
once we get past this tempo advantage, it should be alright. Hi, Kitty. Welcome back. Honestly, in retrospect, the troll minor god would have been better. Really good troll. No, don't go on the keyboard. Jesus Christ, cat. Okay. Stabilizing. So I have a good bit of food left in my base, but I need to get on this gold.
Something. Skipa. Ég vil. Something. Já. Já. Satt.
Já, something. Ég vil.
Something?
Já, tilbúin. Ég vil.
Hver er það? Ég vil. Grjótsveit.
Já, samt. Já, ég satt.
Já,
Já, til. Ég vil. Já.
Tilbúin skipan.
Hver er það? Til satt. Something.
Til satt.
Já, ég samþykkt. Tilbúin. Já, timbur samþykkt í fjósama. Skipa samþykkt. Já, samþykkt. Já, satt. Hver er ég við? Satt fjósama.
Skip. Já. Hver er það? Já.
Já, ég samþykkt.
Já, something.
Já, ég samþykkt.
Hver er það? Skip. Já. Til satt. Já, ég vil.
Skip something.
Timbur skipan.
Satt. Ég vil.
Já.
Yes, já, satt. Hver er something.
I'm really seeing a lot going on for him.
Skip já.
Since he's going up.
Til Tilbúin. Skipan. Já. Tilbúin.
Good idle time. I'll work on getting up as well.
Yes.
Já, something. Já, ég vil something. Já, something.
Já, something.
Tilbúin, já. Ég skip.
Já,
Já.
Til, já, satt.
Sjá til skip.
Já, something. Já, ég fyrir það. Til fyrir það. Skip. Satt. Já, til, já, ég, satt. Ég vil, ég, satt. Já, satt. Something. Já, something.
Já, tilbúin.
Til, já, ég vil.
Samþykkt. Já. Skip. Já.
Don't go up there. Don't go up there.
Til,
No.
já,
Not now.
tilbúin. Já, ég fyrir það.
Tilbúin. Já. Skip hann.
Come on.
Ég vil.
Fyrir something. Skip.
Ég samþykkt. Já, samþykkt. Já. Tilbúin. Já, ég vil. Já, samþykkt.
Já, satt. Yes, til fyrir ég vil.
Tilbúin. Já,
Samtil, já.
skip. Ég vil.
Fyrir það.
Til sjá.
Skip ég vil. Sjá. Já, fyrir það. Sjá, ég vil.
tilbúin.
Sjá. Ég samþykkt.
Til frá.
Já, satt. Tilbúin. Já, ég samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Já, skip. Já, ég vil.
Sjá, satt. Ég sjá. Ég vil. Sjá. Satt.
Ég vil. Skip. Samþykkt.
Já. Ég sjá.
Já.
Já.
Skip. Ég vil.
Ég samþykkt.
Já.
Já. Ég samþykkt.
Skip. Já. Skip.
Fyrir það. Til, já. Samþykkt. Satt.
Já, tilbúin.
Fyrir það.
Já,
Fyrir samþykkt. Ég fyrir það. Ég fyrir það. Ég sjá. Já, satt. Já, til fyrir það. Já,
Ég vil.
já, til.
Samþykkt.
Já. Fyrir það. Satt fyrir það samþykkt.
Skip hann.
Já, fyrir það samt. Já, til samt. Já. Skist samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Ég
Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Satt til samþykkt. Já, samþykkt. Já, fyrir það.
Já, ég vil.
Já. Fyrir satt. Skip. Já, sjá.
That's it.
Skip. Já, samþykkt. Fyrir það. Já, ég fyrir. Já, ég fyrir. Já, skip. Samþykkt. Já, ég til. Já, fyrir. Já.
He's gonna be at this gold in a second.
Til ég fyrir. Til
Orrustuslag.
Já.
Got burning pitch coming in. That's when we push his base. Yep, there he is.
Já, samþykkt. Til, já. Samþykkt, já. Til, ég skip. Samþykkt. Fyrir það. Tilbúin. Já. Yes.
So don't dive until we have burning pitch.
Samþykkt.
Probably won't make much difference.
Já, tilbúin. Tilbúin.
Samþykkt.
Já, fyrir það. Já. Ég samþykkt. Satt.
Tilbúin.
Ég samþykkt. Já, ég samþykkt. Já, ég samþykkt. Já, satt. Já, skip. Satt. Skip til ég
Alright, we got
samþykkt.
burning pitch. This building's just gonna melt now. We just slow push.
Orrustuslag.
I'm literally just gonna target fire the TC with my throwing X-Men. Oh, building it again. GG. They do so much damage to buildings. They do so much damage to buildings once they get that upgrade. Yeah, they just shred buildings. It's like the push to end the game upgrade. Start going Scotty? I think burning weapons is just too good in most situations. I think I prefer burning weapons basically all the time. Like this is one of the best. This is like an S tier god power. What is the upgrade for Scotty? More range and they never miss. Yeah. This is also a very good upgrade. It's good, but flaming weapons are just so hard to beat. Flaming weapons is especially good if you're attacking in a lot of places at once with Cav. Because your Cav just melt villagers. Way more than usual. Whereas Freeze is a little bit more situational. Yeah, Frost is good straight up against flaming weapons. That is right. But only if it's one big fight. Again, if you're like spreading the fight out, if you're raiding while you're doing another big push with flaming weapons, then suddenly the Frost doesn't actually get too much done. All right, 1720. What did we get now? What does 1720 bring us up to? I'm excited. We're finally get top 20 or top 16. Oh, we passed Divine. You're kidding. You're kidding. Unbelievable. Top 16. It hasn't updated yet, but you're fresh. 1720. That's rank 14. Let's go. Yeah, the units in the Frost get really tanky, but you're able to kill the units that aren't in the Frost and like cut off reinforcements that way. Frost might not kill anything, but trust me, like in effect, in practice, it basically does. It basically does kill everything. Damn. I don't know why this page. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Unbelievable. Plan to participate in tournaments? No, I'm mostly just playing for fun. I don't really intend on playing any tournaments. I would have to get a lot better at AOM to consider playing in tournaments. Slipfits a 20 to bump me up to 14. I'm pretty pleased with this. Okay, we didn't only play Thor. This is fake news. Ornos, Chronos, Poseidon. I mean, well, top 14. Okay, so I'm not being facetious there. Like, Age of Mythology Genesis. Okay. Let me break down why it's not worth it. So I live in Korea, which means when I play in tournaments for Age of Mythology or any other Age game, they're 99% of the time starting at 12 a.m. KST and they're finishing at like 5 a.m. KST. So I have to completely ruin my sleep schedule to do them. And a tournament in Age games isn't just like one day. Like this one starts on the 2nd and it ends on the 17th. So even if I'm doing well, that is literally 3 weekends in a row, Saturday and Sunday, that I need to probably be up from 12 a.m. until 5 a.m. It's absurd. And like, okay, yeah, I'm top 14 on the ladder, but let's say I get top 16 of the tournament. Like, am I gonna play 3 weekends in a row from 12 a.m. until 5 a.m. for $200? Now, if I'm pretty surprised, or if not surprised, if it wouldn't be a surprise for me to get top 4, if it's like expected or I think I'm capable of getting top 4, maybe I'll do it for like 1K or top 6, I guess. But like, ladder is not tournaments. Like being top 8 on ladder does not mean you're gonna get top 8 in tournaments. Being top 4 on ladder doesn't mean you're gonna get top 4 in tournaments. Like Mista doesn't really play ladder very much. Magic doesn't play ladder very much. Ladder, like the maps are different. So I would have to get a lot better at AOM for this to be worth it, because I value my time too much to play from 12 a.m. until 5 a.m. 3 weeks in a row for potentially $200 or nothing. So yeah, like I'm not gonna be playing in Genesis unless I'm like actually rank 1 on the ladder, and even then I probably won't do it. I would love to, but the time zones just don't make sense for me being in Asia. It doesn't make any sense for me. If I was living in Europe or if I was living in America, absolutely I would be doing it, but living in Asia, it's just not really possible to get anything done. I like competing, but for me in AOM, I'm just competing with the ladder. I just think it's fun to try and climb the ladder. Plus, I would have to learn water maps if I want to play in tournaments, and I don't want to. Water isn't fun to me. I don't want to play on water. I think what I would prefer to competing from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. would be to be like consistently streaming from like 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. 5 or 6 days a week, and making $200 a month that way. Anyway, I'm happy. We got top 16. I've been aiming to get this for a bit. I'm surprised. I've only been playing AOM for like 5 weeks. If I make top 1, well, if I make top 1 and I learn water maps, maybe. But even then, like, I don't know if it's worth. Because like if I don't get top 6, it's not worth it. It's not worth ruining my sleep schedule for potentially 3 weeks straight. I guess if I'm not getting top 6, it's only 2 weeks straight, so I won't be playing on the finals weekend. But yeah, I'll have to think about it. I would say the odds are I will not be playing any tournaments in the future. If there's like a big Wololo next year for AOM, I might show up for that. If there's a LAN, I will show up for a LAN. But online tournament, 12 a.m. to 5 a.m., it's very difficult to make that work. Without being a complete degen. Anyway. I'm going to call it here, folks. It's 7 p.m. I need to get dinner. My cat is very upset with me because it's her playtime and I'm not playing with her. But I will be streaming again tomorrow. Around the same time, we'll be streaming up until 7 p.m. again. Tomorrow KST. Hopefully we'll start at like 1 or 2 p.m. as opposed to like a 3 p.m. I've been, excuse me, starting at for the past couple of days. I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather, so I think some dinner and some rest would be good for me. But yeah, fun hanging out. Appreciate the follows, appreciate the subs, appreciate the 500 bits. Shield battery, that was very kind of you. And yeah, hopefully see you guys all again tomorrow. Go say hi to Matreus. He's a really good player. I think he's playing Atlanteans and Greeks today? Nah, Greeks and Norse. Greeks and Norse, but yeah, he's really good. He's way higher rated than I am. He's at 1780. So go learn something and have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.